All right, 2020.28.5, latest version of software. We have not done anything on this yet. Let's get it going. This is our DC rush hour Friday afternoon Beltway traffic, AutoPilot, Navigate on AutoPilot, all that. Whoa, we are going fast. You can see it says 35. Oh man, I would not have gone in the corner that fast. And we seem to be holding speed. Does it not realize it said 35 advisory? All right, we are really moving, really moving. All right, it's signaling. That's awesome. Signaling here. Always good to see. It's gonna go over again. Whoop. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't not touch the wheel enough and then it shuts off on me. Alright, slight turning force. It bumped up the speed. It was at 59, it bumped it up to 64. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but it's got up at 64. It's asking to get back in this lane, in the right lane, like it typically does that. Yeah, usually it waits till after we go past this intersection, interchange. All right, well, we have plenty of groups for you guys to join. Check in the comments below. There's lots of links, not for all of them though. For all of them, go and join our Facebook page. When I say join, I mean like it. adigitalnomad.net. It's our Facebook page, and click on groups. All the groups are in there. We have all kinds of groups. Wait till you see all the groups we have. Please go ahead and join them. Let others know. Invite your friends. All that. A lot of fun in the groups. Lots going on, especially in the TSLA stock discussion and the NEO stock discussion. Those groups have exploded in size and all kinds of conversations there. Okay, let's see if it even tries to get over. Usually it tries too late. Yep, it's trying, but too late. Ooh. Thankfully, it didn't try to jump in there. Crash attenuator was in place, as you noticed. A lot of times, these crash attenuators on this route are busted up with people that just, I don't know. I don't think they're on AutoPilot, but I guess they're just not paying attention. And of course, this is a series of videos. All right, now we should signal. Hopefully it'll signal correctly. Get off on here to the express lanes from the local lanes. All right, good. Now this is a very, very short acceleration lane, and recently it's moved over to signaling, which is great because it didn't use to signal before. There we go, it's signaling. See how smooth this transition is. See, it doesn't have much time there. There's a very narrow window to make that change correctly. Looks good, looks good. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, what I was going to say is that this is a series of videos. We have like 30 or 40 videos of this. The last one of this, I don't know how long this is going to last yet because we're doing it live, or at least when I'm recording it here. Last one was over 30 minutes long. Usually it takes me like 12 minutes to make this trip. But there was so much traffic last time. And if you want to see how AutoPilot does in traffic, go ahead and check it out. That's a previous software version. This is a new software version. So if we hit traffic this time, which I don't know if we will or not yet, we will soon find out. Actually, let me fool around with the display here. And it's not really showing much traffic there. You can see where we're going to end up. Crossing into Virginia from Maryland. We start off at the Gaithersburg, Maryland Supercharger. Doesn't look like we're going to have any problems with traffic at all. We're still set at 64. Still hanging in this lane. I guess it knows we're going to have to get over to the right eventually. Okay, now, to look at what we've done in the past, just copy and paste the title and back out of the software version number, back out of the episode number, and then put in A Digital Nomad, all one word, which is my channel, and then you'll get like everything we have, all the videos we have, and you can see the progress over time. The only thing we've ever had as a surprise, well actually, initially when I first got the car, I didn't make this as a training loop, a testing loop, but I did do some recording of DC Beltway stuff where, and I've talked about this in recent videos, when I was merging, like I was going accelerating onto the highway, or someone else actually, let's say I was in this lane and these cars were coming over to the right and we were in traffic, old autopilot wouldn't brake for them. It wouldn't even yield. I would just crash into these people. Like this car right here. Let's see how, I may not need to stop. This person may do it smoothly. Okay, they did. And actually, you can see it. Autopilot didn't even panic there. But it was watching what was going on here. You can see it in the screen. But in previous versions of software, it wouldn't react at all to something like that. If that person's slammed on the brakes, I would have plowed right into them. And there have been accidents where people have crashed because of that, unfortunately. So overall, with this software version, I'm noticing that the wheel is very sensitive. Right now, it's not prompting me to touch it, but I've noticed it was sensitive in the last version. This one seemed to be sensitive as well, but at least right now, it's not giving me too much of a hard time, which is good. It also seems to be, I don't know, a lot more solid in the lane. It seems to be a lot more sure of things in general. That's just what I'm noticing. My own personal opinion. And I've got upgrades recently that I didn't have like a month or so ago, which is MCU2. I have MCU, the screen here in the middle and the computer. Actually, the screen, they owe me a new screen, but the computer behind here is new. It's the second MCU, not the first generation like I used to have, the really slow one. And then the computer above the glove box, the full self-driving computer, is the full self-driving computer. It's not the older version, which apparently just worked for AutoPilot, but it wasn't capable of level 5, which remains to be seen if level 5 is coming out. Elon says not only will AutoPilot full self-driving package be feature complete at the end of this year, which it basically is already, but he says it'll be capable of level 5. It will do level 5 pending regulatory approval by the end of 2020 here in this video. That's when we're making it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I did a video on this with my friend Hassan from Telenav. Search that up in the in my channel. I think we said like it's titled "Will Tesla Autopilot Level 5 Full Self-Driving Launch This Year?" That's the title, I believe, something like that. Until you find it's like a 32-minute video, very informative, really good information in there. Highly recommend you watch it. It's my own little ad. I inserted an ad in there. I don't know what the policies on ads are, but I've seen some other YouTubers complain they don't understand why their videos have been taken down. And I'm almost certain it's because they've got paid endorsements within their videos, of course, that YouTube is not making any money off of. YouTube makes money off of the regular YouTube ads that show up, you know, in the middle or beginning or end of your video that you can't avoid. That's how YouTube makes their money. They don't make money from a paid product placement or promotion or whatever. So I'm not even so sure if that's even allowable in their policies. But anyway, I don't do that. I'm just telling you to go watch another YouTube video. That's allowable. There's a Walmart truck. I haven't seen as many Walmart trucks on the road these days. I see a lot of Amazon trucks. Amazon is taking over. What do you think? I've got a group, by the way. I think it might be, actually it's not here in the comments, but go to adigitalnomad.net Facebook page. Click on groups. There's one called Elon Musk versus Jeff Bezos. It's one of my groups. Pretty popular group as well. Alright, we are on the DC Beltway now. This is 495. We just got off the 270 spur. We're still in Maryland. We're up in the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock range in the Beltway. Going down to Virginia. This is River Road. And we're making good time because I've got 9 minutes and 18 seconds. We're not going to hit much traffic at all. This won't be a 30-minute video. It won't. Usually around this area is where AutoPilot begins the lane changings because we have to get over to the right. So let's see if it starts with the lane changes. Navigate on AutoPilot. It's not even flagging me yet. I guess it knows that there's not much traffic, so it doesn't have to do it this early. It's getting smarter. more intelligent. You could tell because there would be a blue rectangle up on the top, and there's no blue rectangle there right now, but there will be shortly before it begins the lane change process by putting the blinker on. This is probably the longest I have driven, the closest to the Virginia border I've ever driven without it even making the first lane change. And those bridges are a little bit difficult because they're white concrete and white lines. Seem to handle it fine. Now we're starting to get a little congested. It's gonna have to get 2 lane changes in a fairly short amount of time. You can see our turn coming up. We've got one more bridge to cross under, then we'll just about get to the river, Potomac River, border between Maryland and Virginia. Now it says upcoming lane change. You see it? Yep, they're making the change. There is a car in my blind spot. It sees it there. It says apply light turning force. Okay. Maybe it was waiting for me, I don't know. Here is the American Legion Bridge. We've got to go over one more lane, and then we've got to, this thing's got to be intelligent enough to get into the local lanes, as it has in the past few software versions. There we go. Usually it hangs in this lane. This lane can go either way. If you go straight on this lane, it's gonna keep you in the express lanes. If you signal and go to the right when in this lane, you can go into the local lanes. Let's hopefully we'll do it here. Yeah, it's signal. Yes. Okay. Ooh, we got this little more difficult area. Oh, that was pretty good. Very, very nice. I like the way it did all that. No drama, even though there was a little drama from other drivers. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Now we have to get over to the right 2 more lanes in order to get off. Actually, only 1, really, technically, I guess. Get us off, but we need to get all the way to the right because we need to make a right turn for our next video. But this one's almost over. We've got 12 minutes and 50 seconds on here. Let's see how it does. It didn't used to get over on its own here. It did not used to, but it seems to be doing just fine now. And again, watch previous versions if you want to see how it didn't work, how this stuff did not work. It's still asking me to tug on the wheel. A little confirmation, even though I have the confirmation turned off. But I'll check on that, but I'm almost positive I do. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up and the bell for notifications, and we'll see you in the next video. Definitely hit that like and the subscribe. Please. Thanks.